don't care how much you pay Titi to appear in your show. What I'm paying for is the show, which I have no problem for because I'm supporting the producer or whoever that is in charge of the show. But what I don't understand is if you, as a person, comes and then you are telling your colleagues to pay to come and see you. Maurice, let's be real. That's rubbish.
That's rubbish.
No,
that's the mistake you are making.
You can tell other people to pay to see you, but your colleagues.
That's what I'm saying.
Is rubbish.
That's what I'm saying. That the management comes in from. That the idea of the colleagues that taking.
And if we all keep having this mentality, then the industry in Canada will not grow.
Taking you out of.
How many people? Listen.
Emmanuel. Hold on. I said something earlier.
I
said calling you to pay. It's an exceptional case. They're not supposed to call you because if they know you that, okay, you are entertainer, you are into this and blah, 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 it's okay to call you that, this person is going to be around. It will be nice for us to have a meeting. Let's also discuss with them. Let's know how it's going and all that. And for people that are not entertainers, they can pay. But so for you, I will take exception on that. But for any other person...
No, but these same people, they came, they had a gathering with Indians, Chinese, all these other people from other, taking pictures and snap, posting on IG, smiling, laughing. I'm pretty sure, 100%, they did not charge those people for that. But when it comes to we Nigerians, your colleagues, you are taxing to pay. For what?
Titi should answer.
So, I've listened to both of you. I understand both perspectives and I understand where you're coming from, your emotions. I understand what you're trying to say also. I just want to point a few things, okay? Permit me to request not to be interrupted. If you want to, it's better so that your questions afterwards can be robust.
I will try not.
You need to hear me out in totality. Okay. I would, respect to the division that is here. For me, I'm hearing these things for the first time. So it's an elaborate discussion. I'm not even going to go into that because that is not my own purpose. I want to start with your position on Nollywood actors from Nigeria, but as it is, I represent Nollywood here right now, and I just want to shed light on some things. So, there's something called the value chain. The value chain means that you as a practitioner, you have delivered something that has earned you an audience. And that audience is your wealth that stands behind you.
Okay.
I want to ask you a question now.
Okay.
How many Canadian actors do you think Nigerians know? Just tell me roughly. Give me any number. Like Nigerian practitioners, how many do you think they know?
Well, I can't be specific with
any number. Just give me any number.
Well, let's say maybe 5, 10.
Should I tell you the correct answer?
Yeah.
The answer is none.
You can't be too
sure.
Hold
on. The answer is none. The people they know are not Canadian actors. They are Nollywood actors who live here. They are not Canadian actors. For Canadian actors to be known, you have to put something, you have to have a project on a global platform that everybody can see or has seen before. How many Canadian projects do we have on such platforms? The answer is none till now. So you cannot blame the Nigerian actor who comes here and doesn't know who his Canadian colleague. There is nothing that has exposed him to who the person is. Nothing. So it's not out of spite or out of trying to be, hold on. He doesn't just know. And that is the truth. Up until the time when, that's why I said something in the last episode, there's a window of opportunity open, and I hope that Canadian practitioners are the ones that will take advantage of it. Because it will be painful if somebody comes from outside to take advantage. There's a window open right now. Because with the amount of Nigerians that are flocking into this country, immigration, it's one of the reasons why I've extended my stay severally, because I just want to have a stake, a part in it. But you cannot blame the Nigerian actor for not knowing Canada. They don't. Tell me one Nigerian production in Canada that is on Netflix or is on Amazon Prime or is on Disney, on any platform. So where do they want to see it from?
City.
Hold on, no, I'm not. That's why I said don't interrupt me. How did you come to know me? No, hold on. Just answer the question. We'll get to you. You would answer. How did you come to know me? Tell me.
From King of Boys.
So what is King of Boys?
It's a movie.
Where did you see the movie?
On Netflix. Titi.
Hold on. If not for that film, what did it take to put that film on Netflix? It took one person. One person to invest 300 million of her own money. Yes, now because that's what she spent on the first episode. The second episode, even if Netflix did not partner or decide to take it up as an original, she will have shot that film with her own budget. Nobody can tell me that it is more difficult to shoot films here than in Nigeria. You can't tell me it's impossible. It's impossible. The challenges are in Nigeria, but you have producers that are willing to look. I can tell you off my head now, 10 people, that can jump on a plane tomorrow with $300,000. Maybe not physical cash, but by the time they get here, the money is waiting for them. So they will come here, they will shoot a film here. They will show the numbers they have, that they have 62 million active followers in Nigeria. That I will look. That's why you know that all these people that are giving you conditions, Rogers and the rest of them, they will bend when they see that you have the numbers. It's entertainment now. They will bend. Somebody will come here and shoot something, and they will all this criteria. They will bend because there is nobody that doesn't want to take advantage of 62 million people somewhere else and everywhere else too. So you cannot blame Nigerians. Hold on, you cannot blame Nigerians for that part. Number two, hold on. Just take my points down so that you can. Number two, when they come here, it is not the actors that organize these meet and greets. Understand these parts. It is not the actors that organizes meet and greets.
But why are they posting on their story meet and greet?
Yes, they will post because they want an opportunity to meet, no doubt. But the people who are here, the people who are here that are organizing this meet and greets are the ones that you have this quarrel with, not the actors coming from Nigeria too. Number three is that I want to, because this thief you're talking about, I remember that the same person you mentioned, DME, he called me when he was coming into town. Unfortunately, I was in France shooting the commercial at the time, so I landed the day after the event. If these guys know Canadian practitioners, why is DME calling me? Why is he calling? Because those are the people he knows. If he has seen Emmanuel Iboke on a Netflix blockbuster or on an Amazon Prime blockbuster, he already knows who that person is. He has seen your craft, he has appreciated your craft. In his soul, he's already yearning, like, I want to meet this guy because of what he has done. It's the same treatment I get when I come here because people are like, wow, this guy, because they've seen it on the platform. So when will it happen that people here, what will it take for 3-4 people here to put $300,000 together and shoot a proper project? Netflix don't have a studio in Nigeria. What they have is a licensing agent. They have a studio in downtown here. What will it take? It comes down to this division. So hold on. I'm addressing the things you are saying one by one so that you can respond to me. It is not the fault of for the guys that are coming. People are organizing meet and greet for us. Okay, you know what? Just help us post this thing. They have already told them what they want to give you as an appreciation. So, okay, maybe we'll give you 1,500 or give you 2,000 as it is. You get it. That is okay, fine. We're just posting to. It's not. How do they want to go? What network do they have here to organize meet and greet? It's not them. So don't blame them for first not knowing. You can only want to meet and identify with people that you know. If you don't know, you can't blame them for not knowing. And then when they get here, the meet and greet, it is not them who organize the meet and greet. It's people that organize. People here organize it here. What I would advocate for is that all these divisions that is transpiring right now, like Maurice mentioned and you mentioned and all of that, like for me, it's news to me, but it's fine. These things happen in Nigeria too, no doubt about it. But the difference is that in Nigeria, collectively, we are an industry. Collectively, you guys are not an industry here.
Titi, can I cut you short?
Yeah. One more thing.
Okay.
More thing. No. So you mentioned something about when the guys that went to Nigeria for Woman King and Wakanda Forever Part 2. Look, it was one company that brought those people. Film One. Hold on. Film One took it upon themselves and they paid money for those guys to come. They didn't just jump on a plane.
Okay.
Film One paid them in dollars to come. Film One converted naira to dollars to pay those people, hosted them to come. So there was no need for anybody to. Why did Film One do that? Because Film One alone from Nigeria made 6.5 billion that year.
Okay.
So what does it cost you to just pay a little money to give your people an experience?
Okay.
Understand that part.
The fact that you mentioned Film One paid for their everything. Yeah. Now, Film One must have submitted documents to Nigerian immigration saying, I'll cover these people's expenses to come here. Now, these people coming for TIFF must have submitted a document, whether it's TIFF that brought them or they brought themselves to Canadian immigration, that I will support myself financially for being here. Yeah. Right. So now you come in and then you are taxing people. It's what I have a problem with. Now, secondly, if you're saying that you don't know Canadian actors, that's okay. You don't have to know them on a big movie and all of that. But those people that you know and you reached out to and they said, okay, we have actors in Canada. You as an actor, it should entice you to say, oh, I want to meet my colleagues here in Canada. I want to know them. Because that's the problem. If you don't know us, tomorrow, if you want to come here and shoot a movie, you won't know people to reach out to. You won't know the actors to contact. You don't have to see us on. You may be the one to give us that opportunity that we have been looking for, that we have been longing for. So you saying that you don't know us and there's no effort to do is something that I still don't understand. Because you as yourself, before you got to Netflix, there are some underground projects that you have done. There are people that gave you opportunities. The person that brought you on King of Boys probably didn't know you from a very big popular movie. Probably you guys met somewhere and connected, have a conversation, and she decided to give you the opportunity. And that is all I'm saying. I don't have a problem generally with them, meeting people, their fans, paying. But if you say this person is your colleague, I think it's fair for there to be like love and unity and not, pay to meet your colleague and all of that. Okay. That's some kind of...
Let me correct you there again.
Bullshit.
The payment, as I emphasized earlier, they are not the ones that are deciding these things. It is the people here that are in charge, that are organizing these things and saying, all these people, look, and like I'm telling you, I had a personal conversation with DME. If I was in town, myself and DME will have gone for teams together.
Okay.
You get me? So I know what I'm saying. It's not these guys that are organizing these things. Yeah. And these guys probably don't even know that the practitioners are coming to pay. Yeah. They don't know this part. What they feel is the fans. Everybody. It is left for the people that are organizing to say, okay, we have some colleagues that are here. And Titi, hold on. We have some colleagues that are here. For me, as far as I'm concerned, I think your emotions is justified, but it is channeled at the wrong place. Hold on. It is not them. They are not the ones that organize these meet and greets. One, they don't know the practitioners that are going to pay, or if it's practice, it is left for the organizer to tell them, okay, we have some people. These are our guys that are repping this place. Yeah. So all of you guys can be in the VIP lounge and all of that. Yeah. And just hold on.
Organizing that meet and greet, why can't they do it as a show? Why does it have to be?
As far as I'm concerned,
just come out somewhere?
The point is, hold on.
Just to take
Morris, hold on. So what you just said now buttresses my point. That is not the actor's fault. The actor coming from Nigeria, that is not his fault. Whatever the people that are doing here, how they decide to articulate themselves, look, let me tell you something that you guys don't know. You see, people in Nigeria, the way they reach you guys here, they reach you here like this.
I've said it times without number.
They reach you guys here like this.
Until they come.
They reach you guys here. And for me, it will be very, very delightful if all this is not exposed before there is something from here that is on the map.
Yeah.
How do you want to look? I said I can mention 10 people that will jump on a plane with $300,000 tomorrow. You think I'm joking? I can mention them now.
I know.
Charles of Play, Charles Opaleke is there. Play Networks. Kemialis Diba is there. Boss Yoshin is there. Rojas Ofime is there. Ant Hill Studios is there. Inkblot is there. How many is that? 7 now. What they call this? Muabudu is there. That's it. Charles Inoje is there. That's 9. So look, the list go. All these guys I'm mentioning, they don't need to go to the bank. They don't need to go to the bank. They jump on a plane tomorrow, and they will come and they will shoot. And Rogers, Bear 5, they will partner with them because they have the numbers.
Yeah.
Why do you have to wait until that happens before you realize that this opportunity that is open now, somebody needs to take advantage of it here? So, back to what you were saying, don't blame the Nigerians that are coming for these things. It's not the Nigerians that are coming. All the shows that I've gone for that have been people. Do I know what arrangement has been made? I don't know now. How did I come to meet the actors that I met? It's by opportunity. Eventually, when I met, that was when I went to research, which is the same thing every Nigerian, like every actor coming from Nigeria, once they meet, then they go and research. But you can't expect. They expect the way they look at you. They expect you to have something big enough out there that they will have identified it before coming, and it is taking too long. So expecting that people from Nigeria will be the one to come and give opportunity. In the first place, you have reduced where they put you in the first place.
Okay, I get what you're saying, but you also personally, I'll be asking you this question, but we'll be taking it up after we go on a quick short break.
Sounds good.
But the question would be, I know that since you've been here in Canada, not a lot of people are happy with you staying here in Canada.
I will go.
I would like you to touch base on that, and I know you know these people.
Okay.
So if possibly you mention their name too.
All right.
So stay tuned. We're going on a quick break, and once we're back, we'll be dropping the bombs as it rolls.
Absolutely.
See you guys.
Sounds good.
Your favorite hangout show is here. Having fun is here.
Inside life. Inside. Now because of me, una come out.
Canada. People are saying, "Go on, I can't top this Aduro."
I stand in front of ATM machine one day. One Yoruba man standing in front of me. After collecting cash, he still won't go. He greets the machine. Esheu. Ola, don't follow me down. Don't follow me down. They go. Now let me DJ play for me.
Morrisberry Entertainment brings back My Hearing Season 4. Tag Citizenship Approved. Featuring Alibaba, Osita Yeme, and Chinedu Ikedeze, aka Aki and Popo, MC Morris, Yomi Fabi, Elenu, and many more. Guest performance by Loud Winjo. Date 21st of May 2023. Venue Minecraft Event Center, 17 Vinyl Court. Fun. Start time is 5 p.m. Ticket and reservation. Ritually stable for hate, $5,000. Citizen stable for hate, $1,000. Permanent resident stable for hate, $800. Aduro, $80. Contact the numbers on your screen for sponsorship and advert placement. Official media partner for this event is Waka Canada.
All right. Welcome back from the quick break. I hope you guys had an amazing one. You guys enjoyed the quick break commercial. So, Titi, before we went on a break, there was a very hot, topic where this one you're already smiling.
Well, as I say,
your name has been hot in Canada.
Yes.
And not a lot of people are happy that you are currently here in Canada, living and enjoying the grace they think they should be enjoying.
Yes, why you not go back to your Nigeria?
Exactly. Some of them feel like they are that you're overrated.
Yeah.
They said, is it verification? We have verification. Is it engagement? Is it fans? We also have fans. Some of them even say they get followers past you.
One person has even asked me that apart from King of Boys,
which other
movie?
So there has been a lot of speculations going around, but I want to know personally, do you hear all of this?
Dana one. Then help us answer the other question. Apart from King of Boys, which other movie have you done so that we can use it to answer?
Okay, let's go. Dana 2.
Then number 3, when are you leaving? So that there will be rest of mine.
4. Do you have any work you are doing in Canada? Because if there is no work, how is the source of income coming in?
Okay.
And because if there's any special person sponsoring, I know we have brought this
up. Who is
bankrolling you? Who's bankrolling you in room 306? Because Maurice go another location today. He don't see you.
Yeah.
So
I went to another
4 questions.
Oh yeah. And there's one lady I heard. I will make sure I know that's the one bankrolling.
Please, I want to hear the name too. Let me know the person bankrolling me. I want to hear the name. I beg.
Let's get it rolling.
What if I start from that one? You go back. First mention the name, make I know who the backrow be. We I don't know. So I go figure hold on.
Let's go
for question first before we mention names.
Okay, well, to be very sincere with you guys, I may have heard some. I don't pay attention to those things because I have a purpose to be here. So I think. There's no reason for. Well, I can't say there's no reason for anybody to feel that way towards me because you don't own anybody's feelings. They have their feelings and their. But for me, it's be a little worrisome if all these things that I've heard from you guys now are beyond just jokes and are actually being serious. People actually being serious about it.
No, for real, people are actually.
Yeah, because for me, I think the only thing that I am aware of is the fact that people that have tried to book me for events have not had direct access to me. They always have to go through management, which is normal practice. So for me, I'm still trying to grasp the fact that people here, without organized this environment is, are not familiar with this part of, like, I'm a performer, I'm an entertainer. All I want to focus on is how I can give you maximum value with my appearance, with everything I come to do. Like, I don't think there's any events I've been to that I've not left an impression. Like the value must increase. It's a craft. So by that, it's not my responsibility to discuss the logistics and all those things, you know. And I see that a lot of people find that offensive. They want to be able to talk to you directly. For me, there's nobody that's met me at an event, I'm saying this live on camera, that has asked for my number that I didn't give it out to them. But at the point where you have to want to engage me for a function or something, I'll let you know right there and then. I'm not the one that engages these discussions. For me, my people know, they understand the idea of value because the agency that handles my management is a big agency in Nigeria. So they have a name to protect. What baffles me most times is the fact that people are more comfortable dealing with individual on mouth-to-mouth basis than actually dealing with an organization that has a reputation that you can hold accountable to your deliverables.
Sure.
So it's structure. If you speak to my management, they will tell you these are the things that we have. These are the ways this person can bring value to your event or what you're trying to do. They don't even things that your manager will think of. They will be the ones to give it to you on a platter. You understand? And then there's always a contract. No matter how little, there's always a contract for every engagement. So that contract now would state everything I'm supposed to do. That you can hold, not me, you hold a company that has a reputation, hold them accountable for. But somehow, this process, some people seem to find it as a long thing, and I don't get it yet.
Okay.
So hold on. I personally cannot function in... It's too disorganized. You understand? And like I said, it's one of the things that Nigerians don't know about this place. Like, the way they see everybody, like, you know. So for you to people feel, why would look, if you have dealt with people that have changed direction on you, people that have changed matter on you, like you invite artists come or you invite actor come for special appearance and it change that for you, you understand the reason why you need to have a contract for what is going there to come and do in the first place. But here, so that part I know. But to the extent of, say, the look, say I'm not threatening anybody. What I'm here is, the reason that I've extended my stay so far is for the interest of the Canadian industry as far as Nigerians are concerned. Okay. Because as I came here, the first thing I saw is that I know the people that have put in work over the years and the sacrifice. I've had a conversation with a couple of them, Tokumo Jaboro, and a couple of them, you know, and I see that this window is open now. I'm just trying to give, because this industry now, global industry, I'm just trying to give my quota. You understand? Leave an amazing show for Canada, which is what we're doing here. You get me? Leave a film project of my own for Canada, which just to tell people that you can actually do it. You understand? And then afterwards, I'm back to Nigeria. This place is not as profitable for me.
The question plenty, so we need to take it short and
sharp. Which one I don't answer?
So now, you don't answer the first one. Okay. Then number 2 question, because people get to call you, people used to get to bring you in for appearance at different points, and some people are asking that, apart from King of Boys, what have you done? Is it the same King of Boys? Somebody even told me that King of Boys has been shot over 2 years now, and now you see they do appearance now. You know? So apart from King of Boys, what else have you done to revalidate the appearance that people are paying for?
Okay, so first and foremost, King of Boys is evergreen. That film is never going anywhere. That's on one side. Number 2, remember that I'm a Nollywood actor first before anything. So I have a project that is hot in Africa now. It's called Flossom. Flossom airs on DSTV Showmax. If you know DSTV is the biggest platform and is the biggest satellite platform in Africa. You understand? So, but it doesn't show in this part of the world, except if you have a special kind of decoder. So for me, I'm fine, because why? That is where my primary market still is. At some point, maybe when, you know, they decide they can bring Flossom here, but that's what is the most current thing now. It's called Flossom. I also have a series called Palace. Palace is anybody who grew up like in the middle 90s or early 90s go know Palace back in the day. So there was a remake of Palace. It was incidentally now me and Shola Shebo still act the same Palace. You understand? So that's 3 that are most recent. That have other things that date way back and stuff. So, and this is the thing that people don't understand, that when you don't, it's not quantity. The last project I want to do in Nigeria was a fully Yoruba film, because a lot of people have had this skepticism that this guy where they speak English all the time. Maybe he knows Sabi speak all this. So I pushed myself to the challenge for that. And the film it was like, you know what they call an epic Yoruba film. Fully epic Yoruba film. I'm sure the producers are just waiting for elections to pass for it to drop in the cinemas and for it to drop on YouTube. So not be quantity. Some people, there are some actors that they want to be on every Nigerian Netflix film. They want to be, shout out to them. I mean, that's their own dream. But for me, I don't see the reason why I want to be on more than 3-4 films. What am I saying 3-4? Maybe 2-3 films properly shot in an entire year. By the time the Yoruba film I did drops now, I know what is potentially going to do for my career. Why? Because people will not expect. Yeah. You understand? So, and I have 2 other projects that are lined up for this year already. This year, I'm done for project this year. Once I go to, that's why I said I'm just trying to push my stay here, do what I can do, because once I go to Nigeria, it might be for a long time, because I got to, and they're not all those one month to see proper projects, 3-4 months each, at least. So if now quantity then define, I'm never going to be that quantity actor that has 10 films or 20 films in the, go happen. Maybe when I go see 1, 2, but you see those 1, 2, top notch.
Oh yeah, number 3 na the work you do.
Yeah.
You dey work. I be the get person with the
Wait, they bankroll you. Who is bankrolling
You go tell me the name where you hear.
No, you need to. If you tell us, why do we
Then
need
we
to
can
tell
confirm,
you?
we can validate if it's the same
Okay,
person.
the same thing. So who is bankrolling you?
So I don't have anybody bankrolling me. And contrary to the belief of many, what I do for me is full time because I run 2 clocks. It's not just Canada here. I run a clock in Nigeria too. And beyond acting, there are other things I do in the media industry that have to do with engagements, that have to do with visibility and stuff that also attract value. You get me? And as long as I don't overshoot my stay, like my stay this time is planned. It's very planned. It's orchestrated. As long as I don't overshoot my stay, I should be fine. You get me? What a lot of people don't realize is that, when actors from Nigeria come here, they are not as broke as you think. They are not as broke because, for example, take a DME Okola that you mentioned earlier. Let's just say he's an A-lister. Let's just say he earns minimum, let's say between 4.4 million and 5 million per project. 5 million is that's about 10 grand, close to 10 grand. And DME can do minimum 5-6 projects a year.
So wait. So if DME earns 4.5 million per project, then I don't get the problem why when a female artist then buy a car with their money, they target prostitution.
So the thing is,
if you earn up to that per project.
So if you earn up to that per project, all of that money doesn't go to you. DME has a management too. And the management takes that percentage. And there's a percentage of that budget that goes into your publicity campaign to keep you in the face of people. It's all your money.
No,
so hold on.
I want to understand.
No, I'm breaking it down.
I want to understand something. There are some productions in Nigeria that you see actors, they post today, we're on set filming, and next week the movie is out on YouTube. So then next week you see them post another project, next 2 weeks the movie is out. Are you trying to tell me that they pay them up to 4.5 million per movie?
Maybe that's what I said. I gave an average. It doesn't mean there will not be projects that can afford that much that they will participate in. But the point is that the average for a proper project is, let's say, worst case. I don't know what they earn. I don't belong to their management.
So what is your own average pay?
No, that's if you want
you're able to mention
if you want to hire me
able to mention yours.
So I gave an average. That's what I said. I didn't give a figure. Don't quote me that's what they collect. Okay. I just gave an average. It was an example. Okay. Like let's say he earns this.
Yeah.
Okay, let's even say he earns 3 million or something.
Okay.
And he does 5 projects, 6 projects in the year. DME can come here and live for 4 months without having to work.
Yeah.
Free, as he will pay accommodation. The only problem he will have is that he might not be able to get proper accommodation because here is a criteria. You need to have like a regular job with a paycheck and all of that. But he will get where to stay for 3-4 months without having to depend on anybody. If he overshoots that, then he's getting in trouble.
Yeah.
And he'll go back. So I don't get person with the bankroll meal. I just I try to plan myself properly. And this time I knew I was going to stay a little longer because of the things that I actually want to do for the Canadian movie industry here, as far as Nigerians are concerned, like my own contribution to it.
So
and
I think,
but I heard of one Bisola.
Please, I want to hear.
I heard of one Bisola.
Who be that one?
I heard that it's one Bisola that's giving you
money.
Yes.
Please, what's the Bisola surname? I want to know the Bisola myself.
I heard of one Bisola.
Bisola what, please?
And I was told that she owned a beauty outfit. I've been a beauty.
Bisola that owns a beauty outfit.
That he owns all this cosmetics, something, blah blah blah.
Bisola.
That one person is giving you money, and the person has a cosmetic shop.
Hey, this is
that.
interesting.
Wait, hold on. Wait, are you talking about Bis Cosmetics?
Yeah,
so you know.
No. Hold on. Let's get something straight. So Bis Cosmetics, yeah. I signed an endorsement campaign with them.
Is it a general endorsement?
It was an endorsement.
Okay.
It was an endorsement.
Is it private or general?
There was nothing private. It was, as a matter of fact, it was very public. The third time that I came to Toronto, it was because of her project. One way, and I know the mileage that our collaboration went. At the time, she was the first cosmetics company to sign a man.
Wow.
You get me? So it was a big thing. And I know that even she, till tomorrow, she's very thankful for having such an initiative, because we know what it did for our business. So it was an endorsement campaign. It was purely professional. I came here, we did a couple of shoots, a lot of campaigns, a lot of, like, for up until up until the expiration of our agreement, the campaigns kept coming back to back. So if that is the person you're talking about, Biz Cosmetics, her name is not even Bisola. I said maybe not another person that they talk. But Biz Cosmetics is not Bisola.
Wow.
Her name is not, her name doesn't even start with a B.
Wow.
So except it's somebody else. Maybe you go find out the Bisola so I can know her.
Thinking what I'm thinking.
So this one now that this one is just endorsement.
Yeah, it was an endorsement. That's what, like, I'm surprised that even you are talking about, because I'm sure the noise was so much in Toronto. There's no way you didn't hear about it. There's no way you didn't hear about it.
Yeah.
It's impossible, because the noise was a lot of noise.
Yeah.
Okay,
You get me?
I think so far with the questions we asked you, let's say the answers are manageable.
I didn't understand. I didn't realize I was in the Oputa panel.
We are manageable. But there's one thing I think, it's just like we have cabals here in Canada, groups and all of that. I think there is one major thing that is in Nigeria, Nollywood, that I still want to understand how we arrived at that point. And I think you are also the best person to start off with this conversation. Okay. And maybe we take it up to the next episode. But I want to understand why in Nigeria they said some certain group of actors are A-list, and then some certain group of actors are Asaba actors, and then there's some certain group are just Yoruba. So why are there, because divisions, because I believe in Hollywood, I'm not 100% sure, but at least I'm not hearing of A-list actor, C-list actor, Miami actor, Florida actor. There is, like, we all know Hollywood as an actor.
Yeah.
If there's anything else you can hear as an actor, it would be like the black actor, but which we know about racism and all of that. But Nigeria, we're all black. So what we are hearing is A-list, Asaba, Yoruba. Why are they graded that way?
So I think you need to pay proper attention to Hollywood, because these disparities are everywhere. In Hollywood, you have A-list actors, you have B-list actors, you have actors that are known for series alone, you have actors that are known for short films alone. So these disparities are everywhere. It's the same thing in Nigeria, although the point is that collectively, we are all still an industry. But the people who they call Asaba actors are people who mostly act films that are produced in the East. And why is that? It's because most of them are marketed by the Asaba marketers. You understand? That's why they are tagged like that. It's just...
I don't think that's the way Nigerians see it. Nigerians see it when they call you an Asaba actor, they see it as a low budget actor.
Yeah,
like,
but so,
you don't even know what you are really doing.
No, hold on.
Like, so people like, you hear, let's say Instablock will post Destinetico, what are their names? Lucy and Co. They will be like, is this not Asaba actors? Wait, those ones new. No, wait, those ones no. But when you see them post other actors like Funke, Deyemi, it'd be like, these are A-list. They treat them differently.
So there's a reason. Look at the quality of the projects. Look at the quality of the project. So because of the way Asaba is structured, yes, sometimes those guys can turn out films in 1-2 weeks, even 3 weeks. They turn out the whole film. You get me? But I mean,
so indirectly, you are saying that what Destiny Etiko is shooting is nonsense.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not. You're the one who's mentioning names.
No,
so for me,
I want to understand where you are coming from.
No, I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying that they turn out those films in 2-3 weeks. Sometimes it doesn't mean the film is nonsense. It doesn't mean the film doesn't have its own audience. It just means the standard of the films definitely is different. You understand? If not, you would have a lot of all those films flooding platforms like Netflix because there's a standard for these things. But everybody doesn't always have to shoot on that. It doesn't mean it's everywhere in the world, even in America, even in the UK. There is always different films and different standards of films that are being shot from time to time, and the actors and there'll always be actors that are known to dominate those sectors. Let's not make it a big issue. Collectively, we are all still Nigeria.
But the thing is, regardless of how big the Asaba production is, if you shoot a movie and they target Asaba, or let's say you shoot a big movie with quality camera and everything, and all the actors you have are Asaba known actors, it's still very difficult for people to see that movie as a big movie, or for it to even enter Netflix, because all the faces there, it's not like those faces are not known, but the fact that those faces are the faces of Eastern actors, now they categorize it as Asaba production.
I disagree. If you shoot a proper project, because there's a camera specification there are technical specifications to meet platforms like Netflix and Amazon Prime. If you meet that criteria, your film will get in. It's simple. But the point is, would those films meet those criteria? Because they seem to work more with numbers in those places, like the amount of films that turn out. And
I think Genevieve, before Genevieve shot Lionheart, Genevieve have been doing a lot of Asaba productions and all of that. But for once, people never see her as Asaba actor. They always list her as A-list actor, even when she has done minimum, like last year, which I don't think she have any project that came out new last year, last 2 years. But till now, her name is still there.
Again, it's not about the quantity. You have to understand this fact. It is not about the quantity. It is the positioning of the actor that determines where their value chain will be. It's not the quantity. Yeah. You can do, there are people that have done 50, 60 films, 70 films. And then when I meet them at the event, the vision is different. It doesn't mean those guys have not put in all their blood, all their craft into it. But it's not, because I have decided that I don't want to be a numbers actor. I want to be a quality actor on quality projects. Thankfully for me, one of the things I'm very happy about extending my stay is I was able to shoot a film here in Canada with Nigerian actors, and trust me, I was so impressed because there's lots of people that are core professionals, a lot of people that know the technical craft, a lot of amazing actors, despite the fact that they have to mix in work and crazy schedules. These guys made it. You were on this production that I'm talking about, and I can't wait for it to come out, because that is something that I can take back to Nigeria. Like, this is what I did while I was in Canada.
Sure.
Okay. You get me? So this don't always mix quantity with quality.
Well, we're calling it off for now, but we'll be getting back on still the Industreet in Canada. And I think what we should be also focusing on how to, break those barriers of people thinking they're cabals and all of that. But for that to happen, the people involved have to come together and break that coconut head. So next episode, we may be having a surprise for you guys. Maybe, or I don't know what you guys think.
Maybe not. We shall see.
But we shall see by next episode.
Keep fingers crossed.
But we are breaking that coconut by next episode. Till then, keep tuned and make sure you watch episode 1 and 2. They have dropped on our YouTube channel. So make sure you watch that before, if you're seeing this, you'll probably finish episode 3 already.
Yes,
but make sure you watch episode 1 and 2.
Catch up on all the conversations, see what's going on. Till we see you next time.
Peace.